This video is brought to you by the number 5 and the letter G. And pretty soon, everything else will be too.
You must consider the whole part played by electricity in nature. Human beings cannot go on developing in the same way in an atmosphere permeated on all sides by electric currents and radiations. It has an influence on the whole development of man. This life of men in the midst of electricity, notably radiant electricity, will presently affect them in such a way that they will no longer be able to understand the news which they receive so rapidly. The effect is to damp down their intelligence. Such effects are already seen today. Even today, you can notice how people understand the things that come to them with far greater difficulty than they did a few decades ago. Rudolf Steiner, 1924. Rudolf Steiner noted that in 1924, since then our atmosphere has become far more permeated with electric waves of widely diverse types. There's no doubt now that electric waves, electromagnetic forces, cause direct biological effects. There's thousands of peer-reviewed papers on this subject. There's no doubt about it. But what are these effects? How are they affecting us? What can we do about it? We're now at a stage where we're putting in what's called 5G, which is a special type of broadcast for high-density information transfers. And it turns out that this is the same frequency bands that are used in crowd dispersal weaponry.
Well, I joined the Royal Navy in 1960, and I specialised in microwave warfare. Radar, obviously, which uses microwave, but they don't just teach you radar, they teach you all about microwaves and other uses. So I understood about microwave warfare and how it can damage people, how it can harm people. Microwaves then were used as weapons, as they are today. It is a perfect stealth weapon, and when governments don't like a group of people, for instance the ladies who protest at Greenham Common in England about the American missile base they camped, they were microwaved. We microwaved Catholics in Northern Ireland to make them sick. It goes on all over the world. And it's a weapon that you don't know you're being targeted, because the dose is very, very low, which is actually more dangerous than a high dose. It's very, very low, and it may take a year or two, but you can cause neurological damage and cancers with low-level microwaves, and you can make all your opponents sick. It's a perfect weapon for a government.
Hello, everybody. I have a big honor to have with me Mr. Mark Steele. He's a special weapon researcher and scientist, and we will speak tonight about what happened in Belgrade.
Well, there's a number of electromagnetic radiation, ultrasound type weapons that could cause that effect. What we've found is there's a number of these weapon systems, electronic and ultrasound type weapon systems, that are interconnected, so you have a mix between microwaves, lasers and these ultrasound weapons. And the reason for that is so that the laser weapon can guidance, it can be used as a guidance system to assist the microwave radiation emission. So it'd be nice to talk to people on the ground if it was tinnitus that was starting to suffer, or the headache, or it was a temperature increase. If it was a temperature type increase, that would be able to deduce what type of weapon. They've been developing these weapons for quite a while. They do have them, the police have them, they have optical radiation emitters, they've got ultrasound weapons, they've got microwave radiation weapons, and some of them have a mix of three. Infrared, what we found in London was a mass deployment of infrared weapons masquerading as the NPR cameras. This is the laser head, which we have evidence of. So this, people can see it. This is a weapon system. This is a laser detection range and weapon system. You can see that the mass dispersal, that's obviously some type of ultrasound and microwave radiation mixed weapon. I'm going to suggest it's mixed due to the, so ultrasound would basically get stuck in the first few people, so you wouldn't get that total, you know, where you actually start to see radiation emissions going through multiple numbers of people to get them to disperse. So I would suggest there's probably some temperature increase, you know, people feeling really sick.
Our impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep. Their intention to rule rests with the annihilation of consciousness. We have been lulled into a trance. They have made us indifferent to ourselves, to others. We are focused only on our own gain. Please understand, they are safe as long as they are not discovered. Keep us asleep, keep us selfish, keep us sedated.